Intro, my dear audience. Have you ever wondered why some men seem to naturally draw women toward them almost effortlessly, while others struggle despite trying everything? The answer isn't some superficial pickup trick, a flashy car, or even a handsome face. True attraction, the kind that creates deep fascination and genuine respect, comes from something far more subtle, something rooted in the timeless wisdom of philosophy. Today, we're going to dive deep into the mind of one of the greatest thinkers in history, Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor whose writings on Stoicism have guided millions through the trials of life, love, and relationships. And we're going to uncover the two magic words that, when understood and applied correctly, can transform the way women perceive you, elevate your confidence, and make you genuinely irresistible. Not through manipulation, but through authentic presence and power of character. This isn't about tricks or deceit. This is about understanding human psychology, embodying principles of Stoicism, and expressing yourself in a way that naturally resonates with women on a deeper level. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to integrate these words into your mindset, conversations, and life, so that you naturally exude charm, confidence, and attraction without force or effort. So, grab a notebook, open your mind, and prepare to learn the ancient wisdom that transcends time, culture, and modern dating advice, distilled into a simple, actionable formula that works today. Understanding attraction through Stoic wisdom. Before we reveal the two magic words, it's crucial to understand the foundation of attraction from the Stoic perspective. Marcus Aurelius believed that life isn't about external approval or fleeting pleasures. It's about mastery over oneself, clarity of purpose, and calm, unwavering presence. Imagine a man who is completely at peace with himself. He doesn't chase validation or approval. He doesn't panic when a conversation doesn't go perfectly, and he certainly doesn't beg for attention. He stands firm in his own values, his own purpose, and his own inner strength. This is the essence of Stoic attraction, being someone who is inherently desirable because of the quality of his character, not because of temporary traits or superficial gestures. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Think about it. The most attractive men aren't those who react impulsively or depend on others for approval. They are men who control themselves, master their emotions, and maintain a calm, confident presence no matter the circumstances. This self-mastery radiates effortlessly, and it's exactly what draws women in on a subconscious level. Now, let's relate this to dating and attraction. When you approach a woman, it's easy to fall into common traps. Trying too hard to impress her, overthinking what to say, or attempting to force her attention. But Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions, our words, our presence, and let the rest unfold naturally. Attraction thrives in this space of authenticity and calm confidence. To put it simply, women are drawn not to desperation or performance, but to men who stand in their power and live according to their values, men whose energy feels magnetic because it's grounded in integrity, purpose, and inner peace. The psychology behind the two magic words. So, what are these two magic words, and why do they have such a powerful effect? Before I reveal them, you need to understand the psychology behind why women respond to certain types of communication. Attraction isn't about the superficial content of your words. It's about the signal those words send about who you are as a man. Marcus Aurelius would argue that words are most powerful when they reflect strength, self-control, and wisdom. Words that convey confidence without arrogance, interest without neediness, and clarity without confusion are the ones that stick in a woman's mind. These two words are deceptively simple, yet their impact is profound because they tap into fundamental human desires, to be understood, respected, and valued. They communicate something far deeper than flattery. They signal that you are a man who embodies control, presence, and certainty. Here's the critical insight. These words aren't just about saying them. They're about feeling them, internalizing them, and letting them shape the energy you project. Stoicism emphasizes that external behaviors are reflections of inner states. If you say the words mechanically or without true understanding, they lose their power. But when they come from a place of genuine calm authority, they become magnetic. Think of it like this. A woman can sense instantly when a man is aligned with his values, secure in himself, and moving through life with purpose. These two magic words act as a shortcut to communicate that alignment. They spark curiosity, admiration, and interest because subconsciously they tell her, "This man is stable, confident, and interesting. He is someone who has mastered himself, and therefore he's worth noticing." In essence, these words open the door for deeper connection and attraction without forcing it. They are not manipulative. They are declarative statements of presence and intention. Marcus Aurelius might not have used them in dating, but he understood the principle. Authentic presence is the most attractive force in the universe. The first magic word and its power. Now that we've laid the foundation of attraction through Stoic wisdom, it's time to reveal the first magic word. This word may surprise you because it's not flashy, aggressive, or manipulative. Instead, it embodies calm authority, authenticity, and respect. The first magic word is observe. Yes, observe. It might seem simple, but its power lies in how it shifts the dynamic of your interaction. When you truly observe a woman, her words, her gestures, her expressions, you are demonstrating something profound: presence, patience, and genuine interest without neediness. You are showing that you value her as a complete human being, rather than a target to impress. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." In the context of attraction, this teaches us that the ability to observe without judgment is magnetic. When you engage with a woman and truly notice her laugh, her subtle cues, the way her eyes light up, you're signaling that you are attentive, grounded, and emotionally intelligent. But here's the secret: observing isn't passive. It's not about staring or overanalyzing. It's about quiet awareness and active curiosity, projecting a calm energy that says, "I am present. I notice. I appreciate. I am grounded in myself and not seeking validation." The first magic word, observe, transforms your mindset. It moves you from chasing to being the observer who attracts naturally. Women sense this shift immediately. They feel seen without being pressured, and that sense of being appreciated on a subtle, subconscious level is far more powerful than any direct compliment or flashy line. The second magic word and its influence. If the first magic word is observe, the second magic word is respect. Respect is not just a polite gesture. It's a declaration of your self-worth and your ability to value others without compromising your own principles. Marcus Aurelius emphasized that virtue is the highest form of human excellence, and respect is one of the most visible expressions of that virtue. In the world of attraction, respect is magnetic because it signals strength without aggression, confidence without arrogance, and interest without neediness. When you communicate respect, through your words, tone, and body language, you're conveying that you are a man of integrity, self-control, and purpose. Here's how it works in practice. When talking to a woman, respect isn't about agreeing with everything she says or giving excessive validation. It's about honoring her thoughts and boundaries while remaining firm in your own values. For example, if she expresses an opinion or makes a joke, you can acknowledge it genuinely without bending yourself to fit her expectations. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." By embodying respect in your interactions, you're not telling her you're a good man. You're demonstrating it through presence, attention, and ethical behavior. This principle elevates attraction from superficial chemistry to something deeper, sustainable, and profoundly magnetic. The combination of observe and respect works on multiple levels. It engages her intellectually, emotionally, and subconsciously. She perceives you as a man who is stable, reliable, and deeply aware of himself and others, a rare quality in today's world that makes you instantly intriguing. Applying the two words in real-life situations. Now that we've revealed the two magic words, observe and respect, let's explore how to apply them in real-life interactions to create natural, magnetic attraction. Imagine a scenario. You meet a woman at a social gathering. Most men immediately start talking about themselves, trying to impress, seeking approval. But you observe first. You notice the way she talks, her interests, her energy. You're patient. You let the conversation unfold naturally. You ask questions not to get a response, but to truly understand her perspective. This is where the first word, observe, sets the stage. By paying attention without rushing or forcing connection, you create an atmosphere of calm, intriguing presence. You're no longer someone trying to win her attention. You are someone she naturally gravitates toward because your energy is balanced and grounded. Next, apply respect. When she shares her opinions, dreams, or even doubts, you respond with authenticity. You acknowledge her ideas without losing yourself in the process. You set healthy boundaries, express your values confidently, and allow your interactions to flow without desperation. Respect signals strength. It signals that you value yourself and value her at the same time. Over time, these two words transform your social dynamics. Women respond instinctively to men who observe without neediness and respect without compromise. You'll notice a shift. Conversations feel easier, connections feel deeper, and attraction emerges naturally. Remember, this isn't about memorizing scripts or following manipulative tactics. This is about internal transformation, about embodying Stoic principles that make you fundamentally magnetic. As Marcus Aurelius said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. By thinking, feeling, and acting with awareness and integrity, you project a magnetism that no superficial technique can replicate, deepening attraction through Stoic presence. By now, you understand the two magic words, observe and respect, and their transformative power. But to truly master attraction, We must explore how to deepen the connection and create lasting fascination through Stoic presence. Presence isn't just about being physically there. It's about mental clarity, emotional control, and unwavering attention in the moment. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Confine yourself to the present." In dating and relationships, this principle is gold. Women can sense when a man is distracted, anxious, or overly concerned with outcomes. But when you are fully present, listening, observing, respecting, and responding with calm energy, you exude a magnetic force that draws attention naturally. Imagine walking into a room full of people. Most men are worried about how they appear, trying to impress, constantly seeking validation. You, however, are grounded. You observe everyone with curiosity, but your energy isn't scattered. You respect the space, the conversation, and the people within it. This combination of observant awareness and calm respect positions you as someone extraordinary without saying a word. Stoic philosophy teaches that the mind shapes reality. By internalizing observe and respect, you're cultivating an energy that women feel even before you speak. Your body language, tone, and gaze all reflect this inner stability. Attraction in this sense isn't manufactured. It emerges naturally from your aligned thoughts, feelings, and actions. The key here is consistency. Stoicism isn't about pretending to be calm or patient. It's about training your mind to respond with control and integrity in all situations. Every conversation becomes an opportunity to project confidence, every interaction a subtle demonstration of your value. Integrating the magic words into daily life. Now let's talk about the practical application. The real power of these two magic words lies in consistent practice, not occasional insight. Here's how you integrate them into your daily life to become irresistibly magnetic. Morning reflection. Start each day with a moment of Stoic awareness. Reflect on your intentions, mindset, and interactions for the day. Ask yourself, how can I observe without judgment? How can I respect without compromising myself? Active observation. In all interactions, not just with women, practice noticing subtle cues, emotions, and body language. This hones your social intuition and reinforces your calm, observant energy. Respectful communication. Speak with clarity, integrity, and kindness. Avoid unnecessary validation or over-explaining. Respect creates attraction because it signals strength, self-awareness, and emotional maturity. Presence over performance. Focus on the moment rather than the outcome. Whether it's a first conversation or ongoing relationship, your calm, attentive presence naturally draws interest and admiration. Stoic resilience. Remember, rejection or disinterest is not a reflection of your worth. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Maintain your principles and remain grounded, because authenticity is more attractive than any strategy. By weaving observe and respect into your daily mindset, you transform not only your interactions with women but also your entire approach to life. You become a man who is magnetically present, reliably strong, and inherently captivating. Final thoughts and call to action. Let's recap. The two magic words, observe and respect, are not just techniques. They are reflections of Stoic wisdom distilled into actionable principles for attraction, confidence, and personal growth. When you observe, you demonstrate presence and awareness. When you respect, you communicate integrity and self-worth. Together, these words create an energy that naturally attracts women without manipulation, pressure, or superficial tactics. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Applying this to attraction, every interaction, every challenge, and every conversation becomes an opportunity to embody Stoic mastery and magnetic presence. So today, I challenge you. Start using these two words consciously. Observe without judgment. Respect without compromise. Let your energy and character do the work for you. Watch as your confidence rises, your presence becomes undeniable, and women naturally gravitate toward you. Remember, attraction isn't about tricks. It's about inner mastery, calm authority, and authentic connection. Live it. Breathe it. Become the man Marcus Aurelius would admire. Strong, wise, and effortlessly magnetic. If you found this wisdom valuable, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, so you never miss the secrets that turn philosophy into power. And comment below, which of these two magic words will you start using today?